Alright. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Dauntless. So, now that I've said my piece, for better or worse, let's actually just focus on playing this game. Obviously I'll say more, but I think I've just kind of said. So we need aetherstone and hydrolytic flux. Oh. Hydrolytic flux is on temperate islands. I gotta check that. You know what? Let's look this up. So somebody was asking me, how do I find out where to get resources? The answer is Google. So, hydrolytic flux, Dauntless. Where do we get it from? Can be found during Ragetail Nasher in geyser pools. Oh. That's why I haven't found it yet. Okay, well that makes it a little bit easier. What about aetherstone? I should look that up too, just in case I'm barking up the wrong tree. It might also be a Ragetail Nasher thing. Okay, so it can be hunting behemoths in the monstrous verge. Okay, so I gotta go after a Ragetail Nasher with a group of people. Well, all things considered, I'm actually kind of prepped for that. Let's do it. Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't getting these supplies, and it turns out you actually have to fight. You have to hunt somebody else and go somewhere else to finish the Drask Blades. Good to know. Well, that saves us some trouble. But yeah, so if you guys don't know where to find a resource, just Google it. It's super easy. The wiki is incomplete, to be totally honest. But people are filling it out slowly, and that's useful. I'm suddenly trying to decide. Maybe going just after the, I just don't know how many people are hunting the Ragetail Nasher. I guess this is something I didn't really touch upon during my, like, saying my piece. But, one fear is that all these, like, really hard behemoths, people are gonna stop hunting after a certain point. Like, if this game can't maintain its, if it can't maintain its player base, every single hunt, apart from some of the early game stuff and a lot of the late game stuff, if even, they're all just going to be populated by like one or two people. I had to fight the rogue Drask with either alone or by myself, and that was actually kind of a rough thing. I'm looking at it now. Oh no. There might be 4 of us. There might just be 3. No, there's 4. Okay, good. I was actually worried about that. I thought this was supposed to be temperate. This ain't temperate. Okay, whatever. We got 4 people. And, well, at least one of them's better equipped than me. I'll go with it. But this is what ended up killing off Wildstar for the most part. I'm sure Wildstar still has a player base, and I'm sure one or two people are going to chime in being like, no, Wildstar is still going strong. I don't actually know if that's true or not, but I heard the Wildstar kind of it started okay, but it was too hard for a lot of people, and so a lot of people just couldn't keep up with it and quit. And they were just going to wait for it to be better. And then it never really got better, and then new games came out and people just moved on. And there's a concern of mine, and not just mine. This poor guy. Okay, that was going to help just because. Wow. But there was a concern specifically with this game of, you know, if the player base disappears. And it might. I mean, I don't actually know how many concurrent players there are. But imagine if you can't go into these fights with 4 people. That's going to be rough. That's going to be real rough. Hopefully it'll be fine. But I'm afraid of coming back to this game in 2 years and finding the servers mostly dead and impossible to farm all but, like, very specific, easy farm creatures. That's why I always kind of am a huge proponent of solo content in games, especially like big multiplayer games, because nothing kills an MMO like running out of players and then having nothing to do alone while you're at it. I'm trying to think of good examples of ways things have got around it. I mean, WoW added the dungeon finder, the group finder thing, which I guess this has too. But like originally people were super angry about it because you know, it ruins the community and stuff like that. And it kind of did, but it also made the game just so much easier to play. I hated waiting around for an hour trying to find a healer for dead mines. It just wasn't fun. Nothing says gameplay like waiting around at a summoning stone for some reasonably competent healer to show up. So eventually I rolled healer, and then they added the dungeon finder tool, and I'm like, well, alright, whatever. I mean, honestly, it was a good choice, and nobody will ever be able to tell me otherwise, but like, I hope they rethink it. Now let's go find this Ragetail Nasher. Part of the reason why I was afraid of this is just because for a second I thought we were going to be going off to fight the Ragetail Nasher with 3 people, and the last time I fought the Ragetail Nasher we had 30 seconds left. Ooh, that was a hard fight. We made it, surprisingly, but eesh. I was like, the idea of doing this alone, or not alone, but only with 3 people, I don't know if it'd be possible. Luckily, we are a lucky duck. And, I mean, it really does seem like Phoenix Labs is working pretty actively to improve all this stuff. I'm just constantly going to be afraid that too little, too late, and then Monster Hunter World comes out and seals the deal. But, it's one of those where I will probably play Monster Hunter World, and then come back to Dauntless and be like, hey, how's Dauntless doing? Oh, where did they go? I saw 2 guys running by. I do not want to piss this guy off alone. I thought they were moving in. Oh, they're oh, there's the vent. Let's see if we can get the hydrolytic flux. Though, I think it'll be in the forest tile set, not here. But I also have no idea how the resource distribution even works in this game. Okay, please have what I'm looking for so I don't have to, redo this. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. He's trying to get the, well, shit. Whoopsie. How do I get back up? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out in a second. Oh, and now they've started fighting it. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't think I've ever seen glacier pairs. I should be able to just get back up. No vents. Well, maybe if we get the aetherstone that we need from this guy. Oh, geez. We've already wasted 5 minutes. If we get the aetherstone that we need from here, can I get up from here? No. Okay, that's a problem. Well, this is a bit of a trek. Won't take too long, but still. Jeez, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Probably wasn't that important. Let's hope the other guy figures out that it's this way, not the other way. Yeah, oh yeah, if we can get the Aetherstone from here, we can specifically go, pick fights with Moonreaver Scrake. Scrake? No, Shrike. What's Scrake in? Scrake is a different... Oh, Scrake is, Scrake is a type of enemy. Oh, it's just Saucy Secrets. Well, dude's doing a good job of fighting the thing alone. Yeah, so I'm gonna be mildly cautious. Because it's been a little while since I fought this sucker. It seems like he slowed down a lot. Ow! What? He didn't even hit me. It didn't look like he hit me. Okay. Where's the last guy? I don't know. Let's hope Herolisk shows up. Let's see. Ow. At least he does not do nearly as much damage as he used to. I gotta stop taking hits, but yeah, well, no. When he goes enraged, that was quite the spin. When he goes enraged, this is going to be a problem. There we go. I'm kind of learning. I'm mostly just going to keep my distance, though. Just because I'd hate to go down, and it's been a while. Well, it's not been a while. I haven't done it. I guess I'll go drink from the community soup a little early. Bit wasteful, and I probably don't deserve it, but that's okay. Yeah. What? No, what? Okay, the fact that he can just turn around that easily is maybe a little bit odd. Alright, we are going down easy. I feel like, maybe the act of turning around when he's doing his charges should actually be a little bit slow. I just dived right into him. I guess it does... What? Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. This is why I get kind of offended at this game. I like it a lot. It's a solid game, but, like, he just teleported. And I have no idea why. Probably a networking issue, but, like, that's bad. You don't want that. I'm having a hard time deciding... Oh, he's busted. All of that was bad. What is going on here? Where did he go? Okay, he, I guess, was almost dead, but, like... Yeah, I think their servers are having trouble or something. Because this is not the first time I've had a behemoth teleport on me in the past week or so. And that's real scary. What? I'm having a hard time deciding whether or not I want to use use my healing items. I guess I can actually fairly reliably use them now. I'm just not entirely sure if this is the group for it. These guys are, not surviving it? I mean, I've already gone down, so what can I say? Because obviously that's that's obvious. What the Christ, he turns around way too fast. I don't know, the moment he touches the ground, it should be a little bit more obvious which direction he's going. Because you effectively, whenever he's doing a sliding thing, you just have to keep clear of him, because there's no actually figuring out what he's doing and where he's going. And that's a problem. Combo that with all the teleportation nonsense that we've been dealing with, and I'm just like, Wait, why am I using my long-range attacks here? I'm just used to it because I'm trying to stay semi-safe, because this guy is, kind of doing a little bit more damage than I want him to be doing. Yep. I don't know if it's the frame rate, some kind of lag or something, but he'll start, like, sliding, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then he, like, kind of glitches over to the side? And I, like, promised myself I'd try not to be super negative here. It's so hard not to sometimes. It's just like, what is half of this stuff? What is going on here? You'd think the Nasher would be the, you'd think the Nasher would almost be their most, their best designed behemoth. It was their flagship creature. This is what they show off at conventions. They might show off more than that, honestly, but, like... these like weird glitchy feeling things and the teleportation and the whatnot. I don't know. It's just scary. Cause yeah, I do miss a lot of obvious tells, but sometimes these don't have tells. Like this is the most telegraphed attack ever. This one's good. This one and his like flippy move. But when he starts doing his like it's suck bad. Oh, he's reverting. That's good. We might still be able to beat this, no problem. Eee. That came close. Yeah, just those little frame skips, they get bad. Okay, I can heal. Okay. I can never tell when he's gonna do more. Yep. Oh, come. It sucks when I hit the dodge button, but I can't dodge far enough. We are gonna hit... Oh, we didn't hit the dodge rating. We're good. Not the dodge. We didn't hit the danger rating because we actually made him run away. Okay, yeah, I'll probably use my healing items here. This group's a bit rough, but, I mean, we're gonna take him down. It's just risky biz. Yeah, I should probably put this away. So, there's some controversy a couple episodes ago about why I don't use my healing items. One, half the time I don't really believe I need to use them, technically, if I just play well. Obviously, that kind of holds the team back, but sometimes well, I mean, in this one, I've gotten crushed not so much because I haven't been healing as much, but just because of kind of weird attacks that I probably shouldn't have gotten hit by, either by my own volition or because this game is kind of buggy. This one, I will use my healing potion. I'm not sure if I've got a greater healing potion that can heal me to full from any level of HP. I'm not sure if I want to use it now because I've only got 3 of them because they only let me carry 3 of it. I only get three healing items this entire game, and so if I can take one more hit, that'll just be better. Okay, how did I dodge through that? I almost wish I had a roll, because I want to say the rolls have a better... I don't even know if my, like, dash has iframes. Okay. See, here's where I use the healing potion. Not only because of the bleed, but because that was... I mean, it pretty much healed me to full. That bleed sucks, though. Okay, they got him. Oh, he's not coming for me. It's impossible to tell who he's going after, because it's not based on, like, which direction he's facing when he starts spinning. He just spins after the target. Oh, he's getting himself up. Okay. I guess I should probably have picked him up. Ow, what? He picked himself up. Please. How? Okay, got lucky there. I guess being crouched down a little bit to pick him up worked out in my favor. He's definitely looking kind of worse for wear. Wow. That was quite the sweep. I'm, like, actually afraid to fight this guy, because... I'm actually afraid to fight him, because, like, I can't even dodge half the time. What?! Okay, you guys saw that, right? He slid past me and still got me. I'd be okay with it. I think I'd be okay with it if there was, like, a very obvious, like, wake. When he like slid by, like, you know, if there was like snow being like pushed out, kind of like the if there was snow being pushed out by, like, his slide or something like that. But he just slides by and I guess I get clipped by, like, some small inch of his hitbox and it does full damage. But I'm sorry? That was like a 270-degree spin. These are glancing blows. I mean, I guess that was a glancing blow and didn't do as much damage, but like, god damn. Oh, we got his tail off. Okay, that'll help a lot. See, that one has the snow effect, like, flying out, which is totally understandable. Well, I got one healing item left. And I also have my self-revive. I'm going all in on this one. This one seems like it's got potential, even if I'm having troubles with, like, the hitboxes. Now it's 2 people down. Luckily that isn't that big of a deal. Okay. Thank you, Q, for saving my ass. Oh, boy. This is bad. If we want to drive him off, we've got to... If we want to drive him off, we've pretty much... What? I don't like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know how he's hitting me half the time. I'm like wildly off center and he still gets me. And I'm like afraid to fight him right now. Cause I don't know where he is or where he's gonna end up. And it's like actually bothersome, motherfucker. Well, okay, no, he's picking himself back up, that's good. For those of you watching this, almost never use your self-revive when the boss is, when the danger rating isn't 100%. We really could use those extra people. He was, like, turning towards me, and I thought, for a second, we had something to worry about. Nope, he's depowering. Sometimes I'll, like, try and do the combo, and just the last button press doesn't trigger for some reason. No idea why. Ow. Shit. We're not bleeding yet. Okay. I wonder if it's because his hitbox precedes his model when he's charging. Because I feel like I get hit early. And I could see that being a viable explanation. Yeah, now that I've got the greater healing potions, at the very least I know I can farm healing items fairly easily. The major ones just aren't worth it. Is he? No, he's just stomping. Like, I'm just trying to play kind of cautiously. I do have a self-revive here, which will help, but if this guy goes down... and I go down? We're in trouble. How am I still alive? Magic. Yeah, I think I should never use that. I don't think I should ever use the chain whirlwind against him. It's better that I just hit him with the long range attacks, for better or worse. Okay. It keeps looking like we're gonna be out of the danger zone, but we're not. Did I get him? Or I broke something. Holy shit. He's not retreating yet. He's not enraging either, which is nice. Close to death. Let's use the lantern. Holy shit. I am still alive. Oh. Danger reduced. Okay. Alright, like I said, going all in on this one. I've still got my self-revive. I'm better at avoiding his hits. I really wish interacting with this thing would just recharge your health potions. But no dice. Okay, so I can probably withstand a hit from this sucker. But I got a self-revive, and we do have an aether vent that I could use. No lantern, though. Well, is life. So he went off somewhere over here. He's probably in that, like, little glen. These goats are kind of goofy. Oh, it's been signaled over here. Really? There's a spot over here? Yeah. Yeah, it's up in here. I didn't even know this spot existed. Alright, I'm gonna quickly grab this. Really wish you could actually pack multiple healing items. Or, like, use the slow health potion. Or, like, maybe if the slow healing potion counted for your number 2. That'd be nice. A long fight. This entire episode is just going to be against this sucker. But hopefully my teammates learn how to dodge. I guess I kind of brought this up on the last episode. But I think one of the problems this game is running into is a lot of people don't understand that dodging is more important than dodging is more important than dealing damage, and a lot of people just want to like face tank this thing, thinking like, I got a bunch of healing potions, I'm going to do as much damage as possible and my allies can pick me up, you know, Borderlands style. I don't think the danger meter quite hits its mark on a lot of people. I'm so glad that I have an instant escape mechanism. This is gonna be down to the wire again. But you know, having the ability to pick up other players instantly makes everybody else play bad, because it's like, well, if I go down, somebody can pick me up. Which, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I can understand why. Why, like, people would have that mentality, and I myself am guilty of it too. Oh, we killed him faster than the other time I fought him. Good. That was risky there for a second, but we got it. But I'd almost prefer it if people had more ability to self-heal, but no way of picking each other up. Or if you had, like, super limited revives. Like, if I knew I only had 3 revives over the course of an entire match, I would be more cautious? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know the psychology of how to do these things. Hey! I was Sebastian. I was not a heavy hitter, though. I wasn't hitting him as much as I probably could have, though. I was definitely using the chain blade from a distance and just chipping him down slow. I really need to upgrade this thing, but unfortunately I need loot for it, and chances are we're not going to get that loot because of drop rates, and I'm going to have to fight this guy again. It's kind of painful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was half an hour of work, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get a payoff for this. Because I definitely didn't get the hydrolytic flux. I'm not even sure if I can get that there. But I also don't know if I can get the aetherstone. I did get one aetherstone. If we're lucky, maybe maybe I will get the requisite aetherstone. If not, though, I just don't want to fight him again. That was the chroma dust. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got it. We got 3. Okay, thank you. So now, I gotta go find the hydrolytic flux. So we got the aetherstone. That preserves me for a little while. What quest do I have? No, it's J. Does it tell me which one's finished? Lantern craft, mood lighting. Return to name role. Wow. That's kind of bad. It's okay. We got what we needed. Means I don't have to do that fight again for a while. I don't mind the Ragetail Nasher. I think he's fun. I just, like most behemoths, I think they should all be designed around taking 15 minutes.
Duty is to knowledge.
And not half an hour. Half an hour should be like a full dungeon. Not one boss fight. Maybe? Like, eventually I wouldn't mind half an hour boss fights that are intense and everybody's like well geared for it and whatever. But just like a random trash mob that you gotta farm for a item so you can make a different monster's weapon, that's a little bit harder to justify in my head. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So let me just make sure. So I've got the aetherstone now. All I need is hydrolytic flux. Well, I'm going to leave party because I don't think necessary. So I'm going to, let's try Moonreaver Shrike. I'm gonna solo hunt it. I'm just gonna wander around and see if I can find it on my own. It's not a bad opportunity for me to just get some goodies anyway, but keep getting calls from unknown numbers. It's really annoying. At least leave. Oh yeah, it's all Massachusetts too. I used to live there, but generally it's always like, congratulations, you've won like a reduction to your power bill, and I'm like, I live in a completely different state halfway across the country. Don't stop calling me. And you know it's a robot, so I can't say that. That part's kind of annoying. I just realized my chin is sticking through my helmet on the sides. That's great. Okay, so we're looking for the little lava vents. And then I also just want to take a look at the Moonreaver Shrike. I'm afraid to fight the Moonreaver Shrike just because the Scrave and the regular Shrike are kind of pains in the ass, and I've also fought them so many times that I'd like to avoid it if at all possible. Okay. Please just have what I need so I can get out of here. I can make a good weapon. And then I never have to think about it again. No. Oh, there's a third gather. Fourth. Nothing but magnetic flux. It'd be cool if I could actually, like, trade up resources occasionally. Like, I've got a lot of magnetic flux, and I don't entirely know if I have a good use for it. It'd be nice if I could be like, hey, I'm gonna trade, like, 12 of these. Make it ridiculous. I don't care. But just make it so it could happen, just in case. Lithium chip. I think I needed that for something. Once upon a time. I don't remember. But yeah, so I'm just gonna grab whatever. I don't know. I was trying to be positive. Cause like I do like this game. It's just it's hard. It's hard to be like fully positive when shit gets weird and like you get hit by attacks that, from what I see, in like my perspective, really doesn't look like I was supposed to get hit by like half of those charges. He'd like sail straight past me and then still connect. It's like, what? Huh? I don't know. I think it's why I like the Embermane so much. The Embermane is a well-honed enemy. He's still got his, like, weird bits, but comparatively, he has the least number of problems I've seen of all of the, hunts. With the exception of the Shrike, actually. The Shrike is really well made. And the Scrave, though I think the Scrave needs to be, retextured. The fact that the Scrave is just a white owl with its enraged still doing fire? I don't know, I feel like if that's just how the Scrave ends up for the complete version, it might be a bit bad. So the last reason I guess I sometimes get maybe a bit crabby about this is the developers have said that they're not entirely against... Well, I know I'm going the right way to find my enemy, but I'm not interested in fighting him. So the developers have confirmed that if they have to, they will wipe the servers. They will wipe everybody's progress. And to me, that's like a super scary thing. That's why I quit Starbound originally. Because if you guys followed my channel way back then, which, like, I'm gonna say only 3 people remain from that time period that watched my content. I'm probably exaggerating, but still. But I did a couple of episodes of Starbound, and it was super fun, and then they deleted my character, and I'm like, man, what's the point of playing a game where I'm just gonna lose them every couple of weeks? Like, why bother? And so I didn't, and that was fine. And then I came back later when they're not gonna wipe shit. And, he's right there. I don't think I'm gonna find a vent up here, but I'm gonna take a look anyway. Yeesh. Oh, he is aware of my existence. But he's not chasing me. Okay. And no vent. I don't mind mining either. But I'm looking for... I just want some hydrolytic what's-some-who's-its. Unless I really have to get it from the Ragetail Nasher during the daytime on this island. That would be weirdly specific, and that's a problem. But yeah, the reason why, like, a server wipe scares me is, like... I've put in... you know, a fair amount of time into this game already. And the idea of logging on one day to find out, hey, by the way, all of your progress is gone, is terrifying. Like, that would just actually kill the game for me, I think. And I hope they don't do that. I hope they're smart enough not to. Because, I mean, can you imagine putting in like 50 to 100 hours into the closed beta of this game and just having it go away? I guess that's kind of the point of closed betas in a lot of ways, but like usually for MMOs, for example, they don't charge access to that, or if they do, it's just like pre-order and you can get access to the closed beta early, even though it's like more or less a glorified demo. I'm looking at you, Divinity Original Sin 2, I'm looking at you, Destiny 2, but like they advertised it as such. And it's super obvious that it's effectively just a functional demo for testing purposes. Whereas this is like most of the full game. This is like early access. Trying to think of a good example of like a game that people got access to early. I mean, Minecraft, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of like the expectation here is this is early access Minecraft, and so everybody's just going to play it, and the game's going to just develop over time, and you know, more features will get added, the game will get better, so on and so forth. But if you take that away from people, I mean, I'm gonna be gone, probably. I'm gonna be like, well, this ship sailed in the most triumphant way possible, on fire. I'm not seeing another vent here. It sucks. Be nice. I know there's those like ship charges that let you look for resources, but they cost resources to make. I want to have to farm so I can farm more efficiently. That's annoying. Okay, I'm not going to find what I'm looking for. I guess I'll just do it off camera while I'm talking. Or I'll do it off camera when I'm not talking, because I think I'm just a little bit grumpalicious. Fighting the Embermane is fun. Fighting the Embermane is good stuff, but I don't know. Half the other behemoths need some serious retuning, and fast.